Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. I'm Tony T. It's now time for our WNBA 4-pack with Ramon Scott. You'll find his screenplays over at Tony'sPicks.com, where he's been on the tear over the last 7 days, last 30 days, approaching 1,200 units of profit. Let's bring him in right now. Ramon, what's going on?
Yeah, Tony, we could just use a few more sports right now. That'd be pretty good. But we definitely have some great action here on Tuesday, heating up with our Major League Baseball and a pretty good slate of WNBA action to cover here right now.
We certainly do. So we'll get underway here with the Sky Dream CBS Sports Network. We have here the Dream laying a point and a half with the total coming in at 159.
Yeah, so maybe these teams pretty comparable right now. I kind of riding a little bit with the Dream, saying that they are, underachieving here, but maybe better than their record indicates. Atlanta coming in uh, with a 7-10 record, Chicago 6-11 right now. So Atlanta actually the team with the better record of these two. We know Chicago's played some pretty high-profile games. They just lost 70-62 versus Minnesota on Sunday. It's been kind of a rough stretch here for the Sky right now, Tony, as far as getting numbers here. Atlanta, they lost at New York 81-75 on Sunday. For Atlanta right now, they play pretty good defense. Their offense may be having a little bit of trouble keeping up on some of these games. I think that's why their record is subpar, especially when going on the road. But here, Tony, at home, I think their defense will excel here against the Sky, which may be lacking a little bit of scoring here right now. There's certainly a decent inside presence with Cardoso and Reese, and they're getting some other great contributions. You know, Reese right now, 10 straight double doubles, continues to add on to that record, really playing outstanding right now. Dream have won 5 straight meetings, including 89-80 back on June 8th. I would just expect, though, Tony, I don't see a lot of scoring here right now with these two. For Atlanta, you've got Howard. She's going to miss this game as well. Aerial Powers is still questionable. I'm going to end up going under here, Tony, with the Sky coming into town, and go under Sky and Dream here.
All right, Ramon Scott, click the link below for his best bets. Sky and Dream. The pick here will be under total of 159. Hey guys, be sure to use that promo code Tony T at checkout. You'll save 20% off all of Ramon's best bets. All right, let's continue here on our WNBA 4-pack with the next game here on the board. Got Lynx at Liberty 6, total 165.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this one with a rematch of that Commissioner's Cup game. Of course, Tony won by the Lynx, remember, 94-89. Remember, that didn't count in the standings. It counted in the pocketbook, in the wallet, in the purse, if you will. Tony, Minnesota, 14-5 officially against the spread, including that game. Just they're 14-4 straight up in the standings. Just to be clear, they're 7-1 against the spread as a dog. Are the Lynx right now? That number 2 defense in the league. Yeah, they're getting great contributions offensively, but they also are doing a great job defensively. I think that's why they've kind of moved up to where they are right now. They defeated Chicago, of course, as I just mentioned, 70-62 in that game on Sunday. They've covered 4 of their last 5 games. The Liberty stands out like a sore thumb right now, Tony, as far as this number 1-10 against the spread at home, despite being, let's face it, the number 1 team, I guess, in the league right now. Still 16-3, straight up, a franchise best, maybe despite that loss. So maybe these two could be considered the favorites. Yeah, the Aces are hot right now, and they're going to be a handful for the Lynx moving forward for sure. But this is an anticipated game here, the rematch of that Commissioner's Cup game. It should be interesting to know. Minnesota, Tony, also won the first regular season meeting between these two this season, 84-67 as a 7-point dog as well. So Liberty, look, this trio right now, about as strong as it gets in the league, Tony, with Stewie, with Enescu, with Jonquel Jones, but Minnesota certainly playing really, really well right now with Collier leading the way here, and I'm going to take the Lynx. Probably pretty awesome game. Definitely feel like we're grabbing these points here, 5.5 against the Liberty on Tuesday night.
All right, well, Scott, click the link below for us premium picks. We got the Lynx and Liberty in this one. The pick for Ramon will be the Lynx there, plus 5.5, plus 6 to your line shopping to get the best number. All right, guys, remember to use that promo code Tony to check out and save 20% off all Ramon's premium pick patches. Let's continue on here with the next game here on the board. Fevered Aces. Aces 13.5 at home over on ESPN. Total 175.
Yeah, it just feels like still a little bit of value I want to take here with the Fever. They definitely seem like all this hype right now of this latest streak feels like a really positive, a good thing. Like this is for real. Now, this is pretty tough here, no doubt, going up against the Aces who have found their way here with a 4-game winning streak right now. They're still just 3-6 against the spread at home. Now, granted, they've gotten healthier here and playing a little bit better. They've got the fastest pace in the league. You'd think with the Fever coming in, Tony, this total, look at that. It's pretty high, no doubt about it. And it's going to be threatened here, I'm sure, in this game with the Fever going here. They're closing out a 5-game road trip. They won 2 of the games, defeated Phoenix 88-82 for their first win over a 500 team, a team over 500 this season. So Aces won 99-80 on May 25th here in Las Vegas. So they did beat them up pretty good. But right now, funny, Tony, I mentioned talking about Clark and those passes, and then that viral video came out later today of all their teammates dropping those passes. And I mentioned on our show today, I said, this was before that video kind of came out, that the team would be able to work out those passes in the long run. It's just something you got to get used to if you've never seen before. So I know they're in a bit of a difficult situation here, but 13.5, I think the Fever, this move up right now, if you don't have them in the top 6 in the league, maybe you're wrong at this point. They're certainly right there, number 6, number 7 at this point. So I'm going to grab these points here, even though wrapping up this road trip here, I'm taking the Fever, Tony.
All right, Ramon Scott, click the link below for his best bet, Fever and the Aces. The pick here will be on the Fever at the plus 13.5. All right, guys, reminder to use that promo code Tony T at checkout. Save 20% off all Ramon's premium pick packages. Let's continue in here as we get ready for pick 4 on this 4-pack from the WNBA. Mystics at Sparks. That's right, the Mystics are road favored 1 here, total 162.
Yeah, and it's still a little bit tough though, Tony. Both teams coming in 4-14 right now, and yeah, that was a long trip. We said it was going to be painful, and it was for the Sparks. They lost all 7 of those road games, Tony, but they're going to get rewarded here with 7 of their next 8 games at home. They will be facing a little bit of an uphill climb here without Clarendon's going to be out. Lexi Brown's going to be out. Looks like those gastrointestinal issues are going to creep up here. That's too bad. They're going to need as much as they can get here, having lost those games. But for me here, Tony, don't forget the Mystics have some issues too with their personnel, with Samuelson out. Now, I've talked about Dolson. She's really stepped up, playing just terrific. She's taken up that role. She's already was, kind of a go-to player for the team. Hadn't really been playing that well the early part of the year. Maybe getting used to her role as the Deladon role, really, for Dolson. Shooting 50% from the field, but still, Tony, I think these teams pretty mediocre for sure. I think that's given them a lot of credit, actually. And with the Sparks at home, I'm just going to go with them here, Tony. I think the Mystics still have their work cut out for them despite this great stretch. They are covering spreads out of their mind right now, talking about the Washington Mystics, but still 1-8 straight up on the road. The Sparks have won 3 home games this year. Washington coming off of a loss to Las Vegas, 88-77 on Saturday. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the Sparks here, Tony, just as the home team here. I don't think Washington has made that big of a stride here to pick up a second win. Team's got to win sometime. I'm gonna take the Sparks here.
All right, Ramon Scott, click the link below for his premium picks. Mystics and Sparks. Pick here with the Sparks at +1. All right, we got you through this 4-pack from the WNBA for Tuesday. Now it's time to turn our attention over to Tony'sPicks.com. You can see Ramon has been on a tear here the last 30 days, nearly 1,200 units of profit, all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com. You can verify that by going to Ramon's handicapper page. Go down to pick history. You can verify all these numbers. All right, Ramon, what do you have going over at the site?
Yeah, Tony, a couple more winners in Major League Baseball on Monday night, and going to roll again here on Tuesday with a full slate of baseball action. I think we're going to be firing away here at this point. It feels like we're hitting a pretty good groove here right now, especially on our Major League Baseball totals. That's pretty much my specialty, Tony, and I'll have certainly when the going's good, we're going to be stepping it up just a little bit. The criteria gets loosened a little bit for those premium plays, and we're going to keep going until we slow down here. So we're going for it on Tuesday night in Major League Baseball and this 4-game WNBA card. Hopefully give you 4 great picks. We've been rolling here on the show with you, Tony, with our picks that we've had on video here. So hopefully those are winners, but I'm going to have premium pick winners. My best plays in the WNBA are going to be over at Tony'sPicks.com. So why not grab that All Sports Pass, grab the 3-day All Sports Pass, and that'll get you right through the action here for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with the Major League Baseball action heading into the holiday here, Tony. It's going to be a great day on Thursday, certainly, for Major League Baseball. So grab that 3-day All Sports Pass, and let's get through right to the holiday. You can see the price there, $99, but you can use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20% off all premium pick packages, including mine, and from all of our great cappers over at Tony's Picks. Check out the handicapper leaderboards and see who's hot. And then click on the handicapper profile page and get signed up with me. I'll also have a Tuesday exclusive package, Tony. Probably, I'm thinking Major League Baseball might get their own. We'll see in the WNBA if we can get 3 out of it. Do like the WNBA card, so we'll see. Maybe we have to combine them all. Get you a 7-pack. That'll get you some great value on Tuesday. If I got a 7-pack, I'll probably go that route for 30. Why don't we do it, Tony? Over at Tony'sPicks.com. Don't forget, use that promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20% with me on that day package or those extended package. I mentioned the 3-day, but also have the 7-day package up there. They'll get you all the way through to next Tuesday's action. You can ride even longer with me as we get ready here, Tony. It's July 1st, so you can start to feel where we're heading here. Finally, we've hit July, and I think everybody's starting to kind of feel the excitement here for the coming weeks, if you know what I mean.
That's right, guys. You're on board with Ramon Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. Flash the numbers up here again. All sports combined approaching 1,200 units of profit. Click the link in the description and get signed up to Ramon Scott. You can find his premium plays there. As he mentioned, the long-term passes. Keep an eye for those best bets, those multi-pack, 3-packs. Those are profit guarantee on the 1-day passes. Must turn a profit. The amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That is profit guarantee. But whatever you choose, remember that promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll save that 20% off. Once again, click the link in the description, land here, and get signed up. Ramon also hosts the morning steam here every day on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Gives you a free pick from every game on the major board. Also filter in some peripheral picks. It's chat driven, so you folks in the chat room can chime in with your picks and suggestions. Morning steam live here on the 9 a.m. Eastern Time. You need a wake-up call. We'll set notifications so when Ramon's live, you're live with him. Don't miss a pick. Also, guys, if you missed the show, if you're working, well, it's live. It will be on replay on our live tab, so you can check out the replay. And, of course, a lot of, looks like a lot of night action. So if you're on lunch hour, driving home, all the picks will be actionable. So check out the replay on your drive home or your drive to work. The morning steam, Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Just click the live tab. You'll find the replay. For Ramon, I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you tomorrow.